Hello everyone. Oh, this is Taxi Memories by Masunga. Alright. Today I'm going to make a video in order to answer a question which have been asked by most of my foreign customers in Tokyo, Japan. Alright. This is the question which almost every customer I pick up asks me. Why is Japan so clean? Why is Japan so clean? All right, it's not easy to see some garbage just littered anywhere on the road in Japan, and that makes foreigners coming visiting Japan to think about how is this even possible that there's no garbage on the streets of Tokyo. All right, today I'm going to make a video in order to answer that question. Please watch this video and subscribe after watching.
I guess it's decently clean. Why is that? Especially when it's kind of hard to find a garbage can. You can easily find can and bottle recycling near vending machines, but a straight-up garbage can out in the wild? It can be difficult to come by. And yet there's very little litter on the streets. Well, there used to be many more garbage cans, but following the Tokyo subway sarin attack by a cult in 1995, they were removed as a security measure. Since then, few of the removed garbage cans have returned to public spaces like sidewalks, washrooms, and parks. It turns out that instead of garbage flowing through the streets, people just brought the garbage home with them. Nowadays, your best bet to find a place to dispose of waste outside of home is at convenience stores, which you can find over 50,000 of them in Japan. And so that I don't have the internet police coming at me, yes, there are train stations that have places to dispose of waste. They often use clear bags so that you can easily see what's inside them. In any case, my point is that there's not a lot of places to dispose of waste, yet the streets are relatively clean. So why is this? I think it's safe to say that ingrained into the Japanese education system is cleaning up after yourself. You can see this after school lunch where they all put away their dishes. There are certain students on duty to make sure everything is collected properly and then taken to the kitchen. Students even have to clean their teeth. After, the classroom is quickly cleaned up, with everyone pitching in. Are they doing this in the most efficient way? I don't think so, but that's okay since they're not really finding much dirt. There aren't any janitors, so it's up to students to keep the classrooms, hallways, and bathrooms clean. For example, let's take people's homes, where the Japanese feel responsible for not only cleaning inside of their property, but the public areas around them as well.
2回やります。
パンとか、
はい。
いつも怒ってます。
毎日起こってます。いつも道がきれいになってます。
While I think daily cleaning is not necessarily the norm, it's very common to see seniors out in the morning cleaning in front of their homes, like this Oji-san who is not my uncle. He told us he saw that this area was messy with leaves, so he just came out and cleaned it. Judging from his garbage dustpan and where he was, I'm assuming he lived in the public housing on the other side of the hedge. He said that no one asked him to clean. He just thought someone had to do it, so he did it. Not every Japanese is a do-gooder like this, but I guess there's enough of them that it adds up. I personally pick up any trash that finds its way around my house, and perhaps every month or so, I'll give the area a sweep and a hose down with water. But I'd be lying if I said I cleaned on the daily. Just like how people clean around their homes, shopkeepers and staff also clean around where they work as well. Some local business associations organize workers to clean the area. In Shinjuku, a prominent business and government district in Tokyo, the cleaning group is called Shinjuku Clean. Every morning, 1 or 2 people will tidy up the streets. However, once a month they have a big cleanup day with 40 or 50 people, which is when I shot this. I'll just emphasize this point in case it isn't clear. The workers are not hired by the business association, but rather are staff from the local businesses. They all take turns beautifying the neighborhood they work in. If you look around, you also see many individuals cleaning up as part of their job, like the construction workers who have a few spare moments. Are this attendant before his booth opens up? And this bus driver who cleans up his vehicle at the end of every shift. I'm sure he's happy they got a robot to do this part of the job. While not every worker in every business has cleaning duties, in general, I think you'll find that there's a high level of self-responsibility for cleaning, and that cleaning is a part of everyday work life in Japan. So does Japan have workers that only clean? Of course. For example, these guys specialize in cleaning up gum from the streets. They're pretty rare to see outside of busy areas, but what you will see everywhere are silver jinzai. You can see them cleaning up public places like parks and walking paths. Silver jinzai are seniors, hence the silver in the name. They'll do all sorts of part-time work around the community, with a popular one being local cleanup. For this cleaning of public spaces, it's the local government that foots the bill. As I mentioned in a previous video about local Tokyo neighborhoods, you might also find them doing crosswalk duty around schools or staff and bike parking lots. In all their capacities, they act as extra eyes and ears on the street, keeping them safe, clean, and organized. You'll also see silver jinzai in the private sector, like at senior care homes or in train stations. This particular train line is owned by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government, so this would technically be paid by the government. But most train lines are private now. After seeing so many manual tools being used, for some reason I felt happy for this guy who got to use the floor cleaning machine. Another aspect of keeping the streets clean is to do something with all the collected waste. If you have a home, then you'll most likely be part of a neighborhood garbage group called Gomitoban, or garbage duty. It might be just your household that's part of it, or it could be 20, or your area may not have it at all. But generally how they work is that each household will take turns making sure the bins and bags are put out, waste separation is done correctly, garbage is covered with a net, and that after everything is picked up, the area is clean. For others living in Japan, is it just this area, or do all the crews sprint around like it's some kind of sports competition? I was also impressed that except for New Year's, their weekly collection schedule never changes. If they say they'll pick up on Thursday, they'll pick up on Thursday. Even with typhoons, it's very hard for me to recall if they've never not come to collect the waste.
Alright, did you enjoy the video? Alright, those are some of the reasons why Japan is so clean. Everywhere you go, Japan is clean. Alright, so I think this is one of the travel tips to Japan. Right, at least you know how Tokyo is. Right, it's Taxi Memories by Masunga. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share for more videos. Bye for today.